Hello. Welcome to my channel, Atanasoft Media. Today we are going to learn how to calculate the quantity of paper required for a specific project using the sheet-fed offset technology. So a customer came to us, and these were the specifications the customer gave. He said he wants to print a 512 page book, and the size is 210 by 297 portrait, which is A4, 80 grams, and the quantity is 10,000. What is the quantity of paper required? You are supposed to tell the customer that we need X quantity of paper to be able to produce the job, excluding overs. The stock size available in our warehouse is 914 by 610, which is popularly called the Nigerian size. So how do we go about it? Our machine that we are using is Speedmaster 74, and the size for the Speedmaster 74, the maximum size is 533 by 740 mm. The stock size cannot be printed on this. So what is the best size which can be printed on it? We need to divide the stock size into two. When we divide the stock size into two, the size which we get is the machine size. It's machine size because that is the size which we are going to print the actual job on. So let's assume that this is our stock size. So we are going to divide it into two along the longer side, like this. We will divide it into two, like this. And this becomes our machine size. This is the size we are going to print on. Once we have our machine size, then we are going to impose. Before we impose, we need to see how many pages can we get on the stock's machine size. So our machine size now is 610 mm by 457 mm, and our finished size of the book is 297 by 210. It means we have adequate spaces. So let's divide. The 297 will go into the 610 two times. Then the 210 will go into the 457 also two times. Let's do cross multiplication and see. 297 will go to 457 one times, and 210 will go into 610 also two times. So we need to go in for the best option, which is the 297 into 610, 457 into 210. We'll get 2 by 2. Let's multiply 2 by 2, will give us 4. These 4 pages we are getting is the number of pages we can view on the machine size. So let's see how the arrangement will look like. So this is our stock size, and this is how it's going to be. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. It means we can view 4 pages at a time on a page. So when you take one sheet, one printable sheet, one machine size sheet, how many pages can we get? To get a total number of pages within a set is the number of pages we can view times the number of size, because we are going to see the same number of pages at the back. So this is it. This is the back, and this is the front. So the total number of pages within a machine size is what we call a signature or a section. It means the 4 pages we can view, and we have 2 sides, which will give us 8 pages per section. Let's see how we can calculate the total sections per book. To get the total sections per book is total number of pages in a book divided by the total number of pages per section. In this instance, the total number of pages per book as given by the customer is 512, and the total number of pages per section is 8 pages. That's the 4 pages to view times the number of sides, which will give us a total of 64 sections per book. It means we need a total of 64 sheets to be able to print 64 sheets of the machine size to be able to print a book. So how many stock size can we get per book? We said when you take the machine size, 2 machine size gives us 1 stock size. So if we have 64 machine size, how many stock size can we get? We divide the 64 by 2, which will give us the 32 stock size. It means we will need 32 sheets of 914 by 610 to print 1 book. So how many of the stock size do we need to print the entire 10,000 copies? We have 32 stock size per book, and we are printing 10,000 pieces. So the total quantity of stock size required will be the 32 multiplied by 10,000 to give us 320,000 sheets. This means that we need 320,000 sheets of a stock size of 914 by 610, which the various paper suppliers, the various vendors sell it. However, within our sub-region, papers are sold, and across the world, papers are sold in reams or packets. So the grammage we are using is 80 GSM, which comes in a ream. A ream of paper is 500 sheets. So to get the total number of reams required to print 10,000 copies of 512 pages to be 320,000 sheets, which we got earlier on, divided by the total number of sheets per ream, which is 500, to give us 640 reams. So the total number of sheets required to print the job is 640 reams. However, some of the papers will get spoiled as in the course of production. So we will need what we call spoilage allowance, which we will explain further in our subsequent tutorials. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more insightful tutorials. This is Atanasort Media. I'm a print specialist, a project manager, and a production manager with more than a decade years experience in the print and construction industry. Thank you.